Hello, Capricorn. Welcome to your weekly reading. This is for the first week of October, and oh my goodness, you've got something incredible coming. You have an offer, an opportunity coming in that's going to lead you to feeling more grounded, more secure, more stable, which is exactly you as a Capricorn wants that. Now, while I was shuffling, the Devil card kept popping out, okay, and that does represent you as a Capricorn. Whatever it is, let's take a look right now for the sun, moon, and rising sign of Capricorn. So this is a general reading. We're going to start off the side over here with you, and we're going to pull other cards for the other side, the other situation that you're dealing with, and take from the reading what is meant for you. This may be you, it may be your partner, it could be your neighbor or best friend, but it somehow is related to Capricorn. So you're starting off with the Knight of Swords, and this is something very, very important. News, information, contract, some type of something coming in very, very quickly, and it is literally going to change your world. The Tower card is saying that things are getting ready to rumble around you, or you may have very well gone through that already. But what this is saying is that you have this situation coming. So now that you are aware it's on the way, you're going to know exactly what to do. Capricorn, you could be dealing with a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius individual. And I feel Taurus is in this reading. We're going to keep going as we go further and see who you're dealing with over here. This information coming in is going to make you stop. It is going to make you stop. It's going to rattle your cage. Now, that doesn't always mean bad, although this is very much perceived as a negative card because it's unexpected. An unexpected change where the universe sends these little lightning bolts down and triggers something and removes something sometimes where we get something better coming in. And that's what's coming in for you. So hang tight. We have the Star card. You may be dealing with an Aquarius individual. But one thing's for sure, oh, there we go again. This card's coming out a lot. Now, it did in last week's reading too, where people have been going through a little quick analysis or a reanalysis of the dark night of the soul. Because we have to go back in and we have to do it. It's not like we go through the journey once. You know, we go through the Ascended Journey. This is Ascended Souls Journeys, the name of my company. This is where we go deep and we analyze, what are we doing right? What are we doing wrong? Who is it in our world that we need to keep? Who do we need to get rid of? And it's more about you than it is about them. So we see everything. And the planets are lined up for you. That's how you're starting off the week, first week of October, where you're really reflecting on it and you are dealing with somebody who equally went through the same thing. Now, this individual over here, I feel they had a lot of healing to do. And what's going to take place is this person right here, a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, this Aquarian, this person, whoever carries that air energy, which is about communication, by the way, they're going to come in and they're going to share with you what they've been through. They had to go through a lot. They had to, and most likely had to pull away from you in order to figure it out. Because we have to withdraw. And when we withdraw, we just walk away. We don't say anything. We just walk away because we are in that deep analytical state of mind. We're in a different dimension in our thinking, in our mind. And that's what this person went through. So I feel they're going to come in out of the blue and just kind of shake you up a little bit, all right? Now we have the Ace of Cups. So you see, this is somebody that you absolutely love. The love is real. It isn't fake. It was never fake. It was that you both had to go through this separation. You both had to be apart in order to recognize how deep the love was. And that Ace of Cups is saying this is an offer that is going to touch your heart. It is going to attach to your emotions. The shakeup is very good, very beneficial for you. And that's what I'm talking about. Now, next to it, we have the Ace of Wands. So by the middle of the week, in the first week of October, something's coming in that's going to really ruffle you. But then, bam, the universe is sending you abundance. The universe is reigniting the passion inside of you. Now, this very well could mean that you're going to feel the effects of Mercury going direct. Okay, it goes direct on October 1st. And that is the very beginning of the week of October. And with that, we can feel the lingering effects for a few days. It depends on how sensitive you are. For me personally, because I'm like the princess and the pea, I feel it for about 4 or 5 days after. And before as well. So it's a little bit different where you feel weepy and crying, all of these, and drained and exhausted. So you're going to feel energized again. You have everything coming into you that you've been waiting for, that you had faith would show up. Faith, not hope. You had faith. You knew it. You knew something was coming. So let's take a look and see what they're dealing with, because they went through a lot just like you did. We have the Princess of Pentacles, and that could be a Virgo, Taurus, or a Capricorn individual, and the Five of Swords. So this particular individual is going to give you an apology, and they are going to explain to you, I feel you went through a lot of struggles with them, a lot of arguing, a lot of unnecessary fighting, and they may have cut you off when you spoke. Just didn't care. They just didn't care. And it broke your heart, but your heart's going to be rejuvenated. And this is somebody that you know. It is somebody that you know, okay? But again, it's somebody that you have love for. So please don't turn this off and don't get angry. And if you're angry, heal that anger, or you will never get your cup filled up. This is for those of you that are ready to get your cup filled up. You've done the work. You've healed yourself. So you can hear the name. You can hear me say somebody's coming back. That's going to give you a huge apology. This is sincere. And it took a really long time for it to come in. This is not just about a person. This is a career for some of you, where it had nothing to do with family. It had nothing to do with romance, but it had to do with a job where the scenario is almost identical, where they let you go. They needed to go through and clean house, and they had a lot of struggles, and they probably just fired you, boom, like that. And out of the blue, they're calling you and offering you the job back again. They're offering you this, but it's coming with a different level. It's coming in a different way. So it will have a little bit more security around it, which is what we want you to have. It'll have more security than what you have today. So this is a very promising midweek. Excuse me, midweek. So let's see how it's going to happen at the end, toward the end of the week. We have the Five of Wands right here, and that is being in competition. So if this is about, there you are. I told you were going to come out in your own reading. I knew it. Okay. So I'm being guided to tell you, you do have competition with somebody around you. For those of you when it's a career, a business offer coming in, a job, a new direction that is coming in, there will be high competition with this. And it may actually be from another Capricorn, okay? It very well could be, but it is definitely testing you to stand strong in your own zodiac sign. Now, that doesn't mean you're naughty and evil. That just means that that is your sign, where this good and bad has to be mastered, and you're the lucky chosen one that needs to master the darkness through this life experience. That's all that simply means. And what this is saying is you have done it. In order to get the Ace of Cups and the Ace of Wands, you had to have already been en route to mastering this. So the competition you're dealing with, I feel, is going to really create some turmoil, and you're going to see it, but they are going to share it with you. Okay, they are going to share it with you. They may have let you go and the other person stayed in that career, and now they're coming in and saying you're going to need to compete with them, but we want you back. You were a valuable asset, but the other person may have been the one throwing the fit. So let's take a look. We have the Seven of Cups. Whoever you were dealing with had a lot of confusion. They had a lot of turmoil around them. And we have the Nine of Cups. So you see, they couldn't see the truth. They couldn't see. When you go through the journey, if this is a family member or a friend, when you go through this journey of self-analyzing and all of the things that are attached to it, very heavy negative energies that are attached to it, you don't hear the people, you don't see clearly. And then we get angry when we realize that we misunderstood something, or a year later we pops in our head saying, oh my gosh, that's what happened. It's like, it takes a while, right? It takes a while. Creates a lot of confusion. I feel this person, whoever this was, if it's a career, you did have somebody around you that helped you lose your job, or you walked away, sever ties. Let's just say sever ties with that organization. This Seven of Cups is saying they're seeing the truth. They're seeing the truth. Whoever this is now can see clearly. And they can realize that there's a lot of offers, there's a lot of options, there's a lot of opportunity bringing you back in. Bringing you back into this company, and it is what they wish. And I don't think they ever wanted that separation. They just didn't know how to do it. So there is a lot of turbulence in that first week, but it is going to be very, very beautiful because you've mastered your own self. You're going to know whether to listen, whether to accept it, the job, or the person's apology, the offer that's coming in. And you are going to feel energized where you can go in and you can compete in a job. Whereas 6 months ago, you may not have felt that way. 6 weeks ago, you probably didn't either, especially because all these planets that have been shifting around us. So Capricorn, this first week of October is going to be a doozy, but a very beneficial one. So let's see what the overall message is for you as far as the guides want you to know. Now, for those of you who are new, I ask you to subscribe to my channel. And if you did not know, I have started a magazine with a partner, and it's a lifestyle magazine. It's free. It's going to be awesome. And it begins for the month of October, as well as a talk show talking about ordinary people who are doing extraordinary things. And you may very well be one of them. So you can go to my website and find out more about that. Ascending Times magazine. The Eight of Cups, you see, this is you walking toward your ninth cup, and they are your ninth cup. That's what I'm saying. This is the job that you wanted. So you're being guided to go in the direction that feels right with you. A lot of you, it does have to do with your career. It has to do with your work. It has to do with whatever you put all of your energy and effort into. You're thinking every dime, everything. You may have even turned your back on your family so that you could throw it into your work and had this situation take place. And it wasn't very joyful. Let's say that, when you walked away, it probably hurt you deeply, I'm sure, because cups are all about feelings. So what wasn't satisfying you anymore, you're walking toward something that does satisfy you, and they see you. You got 7, 8, and 9 right here on the board. So those are your numbers for the week. The first week of October is 7, 8, 9. You may see all 7s, you may see all 8s, all 9s, or you may see all 3 of them together, 7, 8, 9. I also feel that a bird is going to be a part of it, and it is a brown and black bird. So whatever is going on around you, you may see that bird pop up. It could be on TV, and you're constantly seeing the bird. It could even be a cartoon where you're seeing it, or in person, of course, but they are very prominent synchronicities for the sign of Capricorn. So whoever this person is, I mean, look at this. This is just amazing. They've been through so much, and now they see the truth, and they say, I'm an idiot. I let you go. How could I be so foolish? But I don't think they had the courage. See, they didn't master their own self. You mastered yourself. Bravo, Capricorn. So let's go ahead and see what they have. Their guidance over here is to know that this is part of their destiny. This whole journey, this ascending, our souls ascending, our minds awakening, our emotions healing. It is all part of our destiny as human beings. We all have to go through this, and we have to recalibrate and rebalance, and that's exactly what they're doing. They need to just finish this up, and they are on their way to you. So if you think of this situation, just know it is on its way. If you choose to walk in a different path, then it won't come in, and we get that. We understand that. Nobody says you have to. However, remember, the Ace of Cups and the Ace of Wands is here. So this is somebody that you truly had love for. This is a job you love. This is a project you love. Whatever your job is. If you're retired, it's whatever you do, okay? If it's golf and you went through a situation like this where your golf buddies went, hey, get gone. All of this is for you. So I hope you guys have an amazing week. Thank you for watching. Much love.